Hello students, I'm David Setiabudi and today I'm going to coach you to answer a pseudocode loop structures questions. Now, you see that one? That one is really challenging. The first task we need to answer is counting sheep. It's like when you try to get to sleep and then you close your eyes and counted sheep 1, sheep 2, sheep 3, sheep 4, sheep 5, then you get to sleep. Okay? And you snore. And the second task is to create a simple calculator. So here you put a number, first number, second number, and then you put the operator. Is it plus, minus, times, or division? And then after that, you get the result. But first, we need to do this counting sheeps. Okay? Hadouken! Now, test 1. Counting sheeps. Show the text counting sheeps, asking how many sheeps do you want to show. So let's say you want 100 sheeps. It will show sheep 1, sheep 2, sheep 3, sheep 4 until 100. If you type down there 50,000, then you can get a 50,000 lines of sheep. So it will write down sheep followed by number. And the last one, after you show until, let's say, you want 3 sheep, and then you get 3 sheep, and then you write down sleep, just like that. And what is important here, you need to show in 3 different loop type. So for to next, repeat until, while, do, and while. But then let's answer the first one using the for to next. Okay. Now, the first thing you need to do to answer this one, you need to get a type of font here. Okay. So you need to do using Courier New. Okay. Courier New. And we are going to type here using Courier New. Okay, so let's start. Oh, Courier New. Now, the first thing you see here, show the text of counting sheeps. So you need to use print in capital letter. Okay, print all in capital letter. So, counting sheep. Oh, counting sheep. Okay, that one is done. This is the first line. And the second one, asking how many sheep. Obviously, you cannot do just like this. Input how many sheep. Okay, or you can type down here. Okay, sheep. You cannot just type like that because this algorithm will show you just an empty answer or empty field. So what you need to do is asking how many sheep. You need to write down a human language. Okay. Here, how many sheep? Or you can type down the sheep number, okay, or yeah, I just put it how many sheep, okay. Here it said you don't put limitation, okay, that makes us easier to solve this problem. But maybe in the test or exam question, we'll ask you to put, let's say, minimum is 1 sheep, maximum is 100 sheep, okay, and then after 100 sheep, it is rejected, okay. So here we write down how many sheep, and then we put here input sheep, or let's just write down here minimum 1. How many sheep? And then this is the variable, is asking sheep. Variable means whatever the user type, let's say 5, that 5 is become the number of the sheep. It will, this variable will save the number 5. The next one, the user can put a number as many sheep as he wants. The software will write down sheep followed by number. Okay, sheep 1, 2, 3, like this. So there is repetition. So if, let's say, ignore this one first. If I put down 4, okay, listen up. Ignore the top one first. If I write down like this, 4, let's say sheep equals, using arrows, so we need to insert symbol with this arrow, okay, symbol, leftwards arrow, okay. For sheep is 1 or equals to 1, but we need to use that arrow for pseudocode. 2, let's say 10 or 3, okay, example is 3. I'm not making it too much, and you need to write down here next, okay. So example, I write down like this, and you need to, whatever you type in between the 4 and next, okay, you need to put 2 indented space, 1, 2, okay. If I put down like this, sheep, this one, okay, this one will produce sheep, okay, sheep is 1, print sheep, and then sheep. It will print 3 times because the first line here, the sheep is 1, and then at the first looping, it will write down sheep. This is the first one, and then it goes next. After it's next, it's going up again. And it becomes sheep 2. It write down sheep. This is the one, and then it goes next. It will go up again for the 3rd time, and then it will print sheep for the 3rd time. Done, and then it will stop. But if I write down like this using comma, remember, using comma, and then I write down here sheep, it means this one, okay. If I write down like this one using S is different, okay. This one is just a text to show, and this one is variable. This one is variable, okay. So it will write down with comma, so it will write down sheep 1, sheep 2, sheep 3, okay. But since you are using plus, if you are using plus, then it will be like this. Okay? Now, if you use comma and then you use space, it will become like this. You got it, guys? If you don't, just rewind and replay from the first video so you can understand about this one. Okay? Now, we don't need this limitation to 3. Okay? We don't want to limit to 3. You read this. Okay? The software will write down the sheep followed by number, and the user can put any number that the user wanted. So, how to do that? So, let's see this first one, this first set, okay? Input sheeps. So, let's say I input the sheeps here is 10 million. Okay, 10 million. Hadouken! 10 million. I'm so exaggerating. Okay, 10 million. So, here is only 3. So, how should we change that? Okay. Oh, maybe I will write down here number of sheep. Okay. This one to highlight, and you can see the difference between this one and this one. It's not just by the difference of S, okay? Sheep and sheeps. So copy here and you put it here. See? We are now making the magic. So input number of sheeps. After you put 1 million, and then this sheep is started from 1 until 1 million. Can you imagine that? Up until 1 million. Now, this one and this one is connected. Now, it can print sheep until 1 million. Sheep number 1, sheep number 2, sheep number 10,000, and so on. Okay, until 1 million. Okay, now this is done, and then after the repetition is done, it will show text sleep. And this is the easiest one. Of course, as you guessed, you write down here sleep. See how many dots there? 3 dots. And Z. 3 dots. Done. Just do as the question wants. If it shows 3 dots, do 3 dots. Okay, now this one is A. It means 1A, question 1A. Now, this one is not career since it's not a programming, it's not a pseudocode, so it started with Arial. Any programming should do using career. Okay? Now, let's do for repeat until. Repeat until is 1B. You know 1P? Okay? 你真顽皮啊. No, it's just joking. Okay, so 1B. This one we don't use for, but we use repeat until. Okay, so repeat until is a bit different. So we only change this one, the for and next. So repeat until. Okay, we change this for repeat. Okay, repeat This one, let me check. Repeat until. You need to write down only the repeat. Okay. Repeat. This one is until. Repeat until. Okay. Write down here. Sheep. This sheep is 0. Okay, the first you start sheep is 0, and here you write down sheep plus 1. Okay, and then print sheep with S. Oh, sorry. Okay, with S. It's very sensitive. Please be careful with this. Or wait, print sheeps. Yes. This one, number of sheeps. 1, 2, sheep. Yeah, it's correct. So here I can write down here. Okay. Let's say numbers. Okay, I'll just make a difference to make you understand. See, not to make you confused. So this one input is connecting to this. Okay, the number, let's say 1 million, it becomes 1 million. And this is just for writing 1 up until 1 million. So this one is keep changing because of the 4. Now, this numbers, okay, is also started from 0, obviously, and then it will read repeat. Repeat until. This one is the loop. It will do anything in between. And then the sheep is plusing 1, and print sheep numbers is adding numbers. So print sheep with numbers. Sheep 1, sheep 2, because of this addition. So 1 plus 1 is 2. This one has become 2. Sheep number 2 until numbers is repeat until the number is as the input until 1 million. So it will do from 0. This one is added into 1, and this one will repeat until the numbers becomes 1 million, and then print sleep. Done. This one is done. This one is using the repeat until. Now 1C. What does 1C do is while, do, and while. Okay. So in the while, do, and while, it's also like similar to the repeat, but this one is minimum done once, but this one can be unlimited. But let's try this one. While. Okay, while what, do what? While what, do this one. We are doing this in the looping. And then the last one is and while. We are doing this and while. Whoops, and while should become 1. Okay, so while what? Okay, while the number of sheep is less, while numbers is less than number of sheep. And then you do, let's say the number is less than 1 million. So keep doing these. Keep adding the numbers and keep printing sheep's number. and end while. Okay? I hope you guys understand this first part. Okay? And then after this, please continue on to my next video to answer this simple calculator. Okay? If you like this tutorial, subscribe and